Hey, Frank, are you through? All right, folks. I have, as one of the women on the program tonight, I have the great pleasure to invite all of the women in the audience who brought their umbrella and want to strut to just do it on this first song, because we're playing the 1919 rag, which is really a march and which is great for cakewalk. So come on and shake it, folks. Yes, sir. That's the kind of song make even little Margie get up and, oh, you want to tune up? Nah, that's close enough for jazz. Here we go with a song about that sweet gal named Margie. We dedicate it to every woman in the house who is named Margie or any other name. Since it was a man that wrote it, we dedicate it to all of you gentlemen as well. That means all the men in the room. I wouldn't be exclusive. I've got an echo. Little Sir Echo, do you hear my echo? I say I've got an echo. Where did it go? Well, I don't care if he leaves. Hey, it's getting better. Okay. Here we go with Margie.
Thinking of you, Margie. I'll tell the world about you, don't forget your promise to me. I have bought a house and ring and every little thing, oh Margie. You are my inspiration, days are never blue. After all is said and done, there's really only one, oh Margie, Margie, it's you.
Well, this next tune is one that was recorded by Ma Rainey, Bessie Smith, Edith Wilson, Sippy Wallace, Sophie Tucker. I mean, you know, if everybody else has tried it, I might as well try it too. Well, it's a song about this woman that really loves this man. Now, Red, you're always accusing me of not knowing any songs about any woman that loves a man.
That's right.
This is a song about a woman that loves a man.
I bet you didn't love him very long.
Well, the thing is that the good-for-nothing, lying, double-dealing two-timer didn't have sense enough to stay with her.
That's her fault for shopping at the wrong store.
So at any rate, she tells him she loves him. But if he insists on leaving her, well, life goes on.
That's right.
The song is entitled, Oh Daddy. Just like a flower, I'm fading away. The doctor calls to see me most every day, but he don't do me no good. Why? 'Cause I'm lonesome for you. And if you care for me, then listen to my plea. Oh, Daddy, look what you're doing. Think what you're doing. Oh, sweet Daddy, you with your fooling. Think what you're losing. All that loving that I give you is gonna make you feel so awfully blue when you miss me and long to kiss me. You gonna curse the day you quit me. Oh, Daddy, think when you're all alone, then you will want me. Just you wait and see. There'll be someone else making love to me. Daddy, Daddy, you won't have this sweet mama no more. tour. We are the Root. Oh, yes. Oh. Well, you see, when a man gets a message like that, and he realizes that he's already gone through several women, I mean, how many more are going to put up with him? So he begins to realize that there's just a little while to stay here. And hey, isn't that why it makes every jazz festival so wonderful? Because we love every minute that we are here and alive. So here we go with Just a Little While to Stay Here. Boy, is that prophetic or what? Did you see my mic stand collapse? I mean, I just said it and it went vroom. It just screwed a little bit. One of the amazing things we found out when we were in Edinburgh is that there is a country full of people who love jazz. If anything, they love it more than we do. For example, every night of the week, every week of the year, you can go to a club, a bar that has a jazz band playing. 5 different jazz bands working every night of the week in Edinburgh, Scotland. Now, they're not fancy bars, they're not fancy clubs, but oh, do they play good jazz. Incredible. They really love jazz. And another thing we were interested to learn was it seems that the banjo is the favorite instrument. The favorite jazz instrument. Maybe that's because Mike Hart, the director of the festival, plays banjo. Who knows? At any rate, I know after he heard our first set, he came up to John, this was a couple of years ago, and he said, "Oh, you guys are coming back next year. And Mr. Becker, could you have lunch with me sometime this week? And in the afternoon, I'd like a banjo lesson." Well, we'd like to feature Mr. John Becker now, and every now and then he surprises us with an unusual song to be played on the banjo, certainly in a jazz band, but we'd like to give you John Becker and his rendition of After the Loving.
John Becker.
Well, I'm not sure it's the case anymore since there are more women than there are men. I'm not sure it's the case that that situation still exists. That did exist when this song was written. Mandy, make up your mind. Which one of the rascals are you going to pick? It's a lovely tune. Swing. Well, folks, on the other end of this bandstand stands a huge phenomenon. It's redheaded, muscular, and musical. I'm talking about the king of the sousaphone players, Mr. David Red Lair. People have been yelling for a particular song that he does on both sides of the Atlantic now. We went out to Honolulu, and do you believe the natives liked it just as much? So, Mr. David Red Lair, we'd like you to do Tiger Rag for this audience here. Mr. David Radler. Well, thank you so much. He's the king of the Tigers when he's in town. Red and John and I are playing at the Robert E. Lee. We've been there for 13 years. Some of you, we're still waiting to see your faces down there. So when you come in town, let us know. Do come down to the Robert E. Lee. We're there on Saturday nights with the Red's five-piece band and Friday nights with our trio. And the St. Louis Rivermen and I look forward to many another happy occasion like this one. If you get to Victoria, British Columbia, tell us hello. We'll be looking for you. Thank you very much from all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, we're back to all those little drones and rumbles again, and we need to kill. We don't use bass and monitors, okay? And I don't know if it's picking it up here, but we got a nice drone, the one that's been here all weekend. Right there. What do you got? E flat? Right around 200. Okay, good morning. And yes, it is good morning. Okay, we don't have much time to say all the things we want to say, and I noticed the schedule's already late, so we're going to just start romping and stomping, and if worse comes to worse, if this keeps up, why don't we'll just kill the sound up here. If you have to do that, do it, okay? Do what you got to do, but, kill it if you have to. Okay, here we go. We're going to do, this is a tune that Billy Maxted arranged. It was a tune that was originally, I think, written for Irving Fazzola. Anyway, this arrangement we're doing happens to be an arrangement that was written for a clarinet player by the name of Dan Tracy, a fine clarinet player from New York with Billy Maxted's band. Anyway, it's a tune called My Inspiration.
That's Bob Dryga, my inspiration.
Here's a tune that I heard Lewis do yesterday on TV, as a matter of fact, and although I'm not happy the way they presented him, I don't think Lewis was happy about it either, but he did a marvelous solo on this particular number. And anyway, thank God jazz has evolved a long way from that. But anyway, it was a tune that Lewis did called Shine. We're doing my version. Oh, I didn't say chimes. That could have been one hell of a song. Might have taken us 4 days to plan, but we'd have gotten through it. Thank you. We don't do that all day. I'm not physically able to do that all day. No, that's just one of those exercises we get, loosen up things hopefully, and blow the cobwebs out and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to change the pace a little bit right now. We'll go back to something a little more tolerable.
It's good, because I got to go to the bathroom, something fierce. Another one like that, and I wouldn't have had to. The one I love is black.
The one I love belongs to somebody else.
Yeah, me.
One thing to be nice is, as the drummer's leaving today, if you folks would take an opportunity to say goodbye to him, because it is his last gig and everything, and I think
Yeah, I'm joining Hot Cotton.
if you want the pay cut,
You mean we get paid in this group?
don't you say a word, Baker.
Here we go.
to do a tune that, by the way, I'm sorry, I always apologize all weekend. I like to spend a second with folks and shoot the baloney and all that, but there's so little time that I'm just concentrating trying to say all the things that we want to say musically. But here's a tune that the great Bobby Sherwood, if anybody remembers Bobby Sherwood? Yeah, did some interesting things. He what? I said that was Mrs. Sherwood's little boy. Mrs. Sherwood's little boy, yes, you're right. Here's a tune that he did that we kind of put together, and we're short approximately 12 instruments. No, we won't double either. Okay, anyway, Bobby Sherwood's Elks Parade. Yeah. I don't know what you had in your cornflakes this morning, boy, but it's working. Here we go, yellow. Okay. This is one I know that you folks probably will know. Notice they haven't diminished either. We figured the only way to do that is let you get the last word in. You can sit down, we're through now. What? Will we play the Yellow Dog now? Now you watch your time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Swing the music. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Paulette Pepper.
Thank you. My heart gets a thrill. I feel such a chill. How people stand still when they swing that music. Rhythm like that puts me in a trance. You can't blame me for wanting to dance. From what I understand, it's simply just grand to sing with this band when they swing that music. I'm as happy as can be when they swing that music for me. Oh yeah, swing it everybody. Thank you. It's a thrill, I feel such a chill. How people stand still when they swing that music. Rhythm like that puts me in a trance. You can't blame me for wanting to dance. From what I understand, it's simply just grand to sing with this band when they swing that music. I'm as happy as can be when they swing that music for swing. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Well, as usual, he does all the talking, so I don't have time to. But we do want to say a special thanks to all of you who were involved in putting this festival together. Thank you for asking us to come up and play for you, and we hope that you'll invite us back. We can do it again. Please don't forget that all the bands have their recordings available, and I think the shop closes down around 3, so if you want to take our music home with you, just slip out, on the break before the next band comes up and grab a few. Here's one from my tape, Sugar and Spice. It's a Lena Horne arrangement of a song called I Get the Blues When It Rains. Now, you've been clapping and jumping out of your chairs. Put your fingers together. What are you doing? You go sit by your dish in the corner, huh? I worry about him, really. I forgot to bring his medicine with me this time, you see.
I couldn't find a bottle of Jack Daniels this morning anywhere.
Mr. Johnny Mercer on the bass. What happened? You died out on me. I get the blues when it rains. The blues I can't lose when it rains. Each little drop that falls on my window pane always reminds me of the tears I shed in vain. I sit and wait for the sun to shine down on me once again. It rained when I found you. It rained when I lost you. That's why I'm so blue when it rains. It was raining, dear, when I met you. You smiled, the sun shone through. Then it rained again and I lost you. Just why I never knew. Now every time the storm clouds gather way up in the sky, I see them all and I recall those happy days gone by. I get the blues when it rains. The blues I cannot lose when it rains. Each little drop that falls on my window pane always reminds me of the tears I shed in vain. I sit and wait for the sun. Come on, sun, to shine down on me once again. It rained when I found you. It rained when I lost you. That's why I'm so blue when it rains. That's why I'm so blue when it Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lil. Since we have really been crashing and burning up here this morning, I thought we'd close out our set and our part of the festival with something very nice and quiet. And this really is one of my very favorite songs to sing. It's Sunday, so I think it's quite appropriate.
Considering you got in at 6 o'clock this morning, I think it's very appropriate. But she was out with my father till 6 o'clock this morning. Can you imagine that, carousing till 6 this morning? That's the difference between a good girl and a bad girl. Really, a good girl wakes up in the morning and says, "Good morning, God." and a bad girl wakes up in the morning and says, "Oh God, it's morning."
Like I said, go sit down. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious dear that grace appear. The hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been here 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've numberless days to sing God's praise, and when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. God bless you, everybody. Thank you. We love you all. We'll see you again real soon.